Hello fellow kaiju fans and kaiju collectors, I'm back for my next Godzilla review out of my newest collection update, and I originally wasn't going to touch base on the 1984 Blu-ray. I was more just showing it off as one of my latest buys, but I figured, you know what, might as well, especially for those of you that probably don't own it yet. Now, I know this Blu-ray has been out for just about 2 years. It took me a while to get it just because I couldn't really justify buying it because of the fact that I had this copy, the Region 3 Universe DVD, which I'm going to hold on to it just because it's a nice little collector's item to have, and especially because it was my first copy of 1985, and the one that I could only find for the longest time. But really, if you're looking for the best way to go and the cheapest way to go, just get the new Kraken release. So, really, in terms of improvements, there's not too much. They're both the Japanese versions. The only difference is this one's got, I guess, newly translated English subtitles as opposed to the Region 3 DVD. It wasn't bought so much for, I didn't really buy it to see, the accurate translation of the subtitles. I was more looking at it so I could see the movie and so I can complete my Godzilla collection up to what I had at that point. Because this was one of the only ones that I was missing, next to Godzilla vs. Hedorah. Some of the ones that weren't available already. So that was the whole reason why I bought that. But this Blu-ray, as far as picture quality, some of the colors that were oversaturated on this copy have been corrected on the Blu-ray, and it's kind of cropped back into a full screen, almost like what they had done previously with some of the other DVDs. This one, some of the bootlegs, unlike the 1985 movie with Raymond Burr, they had it in a full screen presentation. This one kind of had a widescreen presentation to it with the oversaturated colors and everything, but they finally kind of corrected it. I don't know if there was any picture cut off on the Blu-ray. As far as the DVD goes, this is kind of one you can just put aside and keep as a collector's item, because now the Blu-ray, like I said, is really the way to go, especially for the price. I think when this came out, I saw it for $14.99. I bought this copy for $6.99 at FYE. It had gone on sale. It was just about the same price as some of the Sony double features that they had put out, like this one here. So the prices of those are about $6.99. All depends on which one you get, but I saw this for $6.99. I figured, you know what, I'll grab it, see what it's like. And to my surprise, it was actually a very good release. And that's also saying a lot because of the fact that it was never released here officially, the Japanese version. We had our 80s Godzilla King of the Monster version of it with Raymond Burr, but it's not that good of a version compared to the original Japanese version. You lose some of the tone to it, and overall, I just like watching the Japanese versions to this, because these movies, you're seeing them the way that they were originally meant to be seen, not the heavily re-edited American versions. So getting a stateside release of the Japanese version was really something big. And at first, when I had heard that the Blu-ray was coming out, I was a little leery. I was thinking, okay, they're spreading the news that Kraken's going to be releasing it, but are they actually going to? Because there were probably rumors before of different companies getting their hands on the rights, but we never got a release up to this point. It only took them 32 years to finally get an official stateside release of the Japanese version that wasn't a bootleg in stores, which for a lot of people, this was the first time that they had seen it, unless of course you had a way of getting the Blu-ray, or not the Blu-ray, the bootleg of it from Sumo Gorilla or something like that, or getting the Universe DVD. But yeah, really nothing's changed between the two. I do like the Blu-ray, and this will be the copy that I watch the most now. I can pretty much just keep that Universe DVD as a backup, or as a more, like I said, a collector's item. But overall, I think for the price, this is going to be the best way to go. And I would assume that the Universe DVD's prices have dropped now because of the fact that we actually have an American release, so it holds its value. No, it doesn't hold its value anymore. But overall, I'd give the Blu-ray a solid 4.5 out of 5 for the presentation. It would have gotten the 5 if the extras, which, before I end this, I should probably show you the rest of the video, or show the rest of the DVD. So, up top it just says, Lost for a Generation. A new era in giant monster history begins. And the back, if you want to pause that and read it. Stay the camera. Okay. And the only monster appearing, of course, is Godzilla, which it would remain this way until 2000, when Orga obviously was in Godzilla 2000, but Shin Godzilla kind of took it back to its original kind of thing with just Godzilla appearing. It was released in '84 by Toho Company Limited. Producers are Tomoyuki Tanaka and Fumio Tanaka. I would assume that is his son. And special effects by Teruyoshi Nakano, who of course did the special effects for the 70s during the Showa era. Reijiro Kuroku is the music composer, and the director is Koji Hashimoto. And it's rated PG for sci-fi monster violence and brief mild language. Blu-ray, obviously, that's all the specs. Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, and then the disc, aside from the nice screen caps there, and the extras, you just get in English, in Japanese, and quote-unquote extras. It's really nothing special. Now let's see if I can get this thing to focus again. Now, is it going to do it? There we go. I guess this is about as good as I'm going to get. So, yeah, overall, it's a great little release. Definitely worth it for the price. And, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later.